Hey there, Luis here with Center Real Estate, bringing you another market update for February 2023. The year is way on its way here, and things are moving, things are changing in the real estate market. So just wanted to give you the MLS stats for the market update here in El Paso. So for one is just want to tell you that these videos are put together for you guys to learn, to know what's going on in the market. I believe that knowledge is power, and if you have the knowledge in the market, it's going to help you make better choices for you and your family, better decisions when it comes time to buy or sell real estate or invest in real estate. So it's always good to be informed of what's going on. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the market stats are. Remember, those stats I bring you today are from the MLS, the local MLS here in El Paso, from the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. That's who I get the information from. So it's important to know that. And also, I just want to give you some professional opinion on what I see in the market, see what's changing, see what's happening. So let's get started with that. The first number I want to talk about, we always do, is the median sales price. So that number is now these are January numbers because we lag a month. So from December to January, the number was $236,000 median price point. It's 4.5% of the market from previous months. So there was a dip in pricing. So what that means is homes are selling for less than we're selling in January, right? So there's a lot of factors there. Just as an insight, some of these numbers are not really accounting for like new home sales. So it's not necessarily there, but because some stuff from the new homes are not reported, etc. But something we have seen with new homes in the area is that builders are getting incentives. They're sending incentives on their homes. They're putting incentives, like they'll help with closing costs, they'll help with appliances and stuff like that, stuff that was not happening in the last few years. The builders are back doing that like they were before. So that's one thing that the builders are doing it, and on top of that, they have dropped pricing on their homes as well. I've looked at stats from most of the builders in the city. I get alerts, so there's incentives, there's bonuses, and there is also price reductions. So they're called price improvements in the industry. Make it sound prettier, but there is a little bit of dip. Now, experts do say, different economists have said that any price decreasing that we see has kind of bottomed out. And then for El Paso, we didn't really see in the last few months. Before that, this is the first month that we see a price decrease in our market. So it's not something crazy. 4% is not. And again, most of these price drops or increases have what happens is when you list your house and you overprice your house, then you end up dropping the price, and that sometimes it sells for less than it should because now your house is stigmatized, or now you're under pressure to get it sold and accept an offer that you really wouldn't. But so that's important. So one thing that's important for pricing, and then that affects this number. But it's not a crazy number. It's still a good time to sell. It's still good pricing. People are still seeing multiple offers in the house. If your home is priced correctly, we'll talk to a realtor about that. If your home is priced correctly, if your home looks nice, it's staged, you get the whole works done, you get full service real estate company to go through and then check your house, your home should still sell with multiple offers in this market, in this city. For the most part, most areas of town, you should still see that. Different price points, you should still see that. We have seen a slowdown on the higher end, but there's not a lot of options. So there's nice homes are still going to sell with multiple offers usually. The second thing is closed sales. So closed sales for the month of January were 513 homes. That's negative 27% from December, right? So a number is insane. It's crazy. If we look at just that number, you could think the market is crashing. I think stats could be used a lot to be manipulated to give whatever narrative, but negative 27% closed sales. So just look at that. Like if you think about that, we're looking at December to January, end of the year. Everybody's hustling, everybody's working to get that house sold before December 31st, right? So a lot of stuff gets pushed forward really in December versus pushed back to the next month. So people are trying to get those numbers for the year, and then there's less homes sold. Also, if you look at December, that's stuff that's happening from before, but people are not putting up their house for sale in December. They're going through the holidays, they're doing that stuff. They're not putting their home for sale in the holidays, so that's why the number in January usually drops. That's very standard. That happens very frequently in El Paso. That's pretty a normal market where home sales drop for the month of January, because people are not doing anything in December. A lot of agents take I run the office here. A lot of agents just take the month off. They don't do a lot for the few weeks. I'm guilty for that. I take more time off in December than any other month. So that's going to reflect in January, of course. And then active inventory, that number also dropped. Same thing, same reason, same thing as that's going on with the before holiday stuff. That dropped about 1849 homes for sale. That's a drop of 4.8% in the market. So, and then median days on market went up a little bit. So homes are sitting on the market just a tad. So the median days on market is 21.1 days. I have agents in my office tell me, hey, well, what's going on? My house is not selling. I've gotten this several times. My listing's not selling. What's going on, man? It's been listed for a week. It's been listing. Oh, I didn't get any showings this weekend. Well, yeah, it's football season. There's a lot of games going on, so there is not a lot of showings that happen. And that leads us to median days on market. So median days on market are how long the market stays, the homes stay on the market. And like I mentioned, I see this a lot. That's going up 21.1%. That's very normal. So what I'm getting a lot of not clients, but agents at the office that manage the office here, they tell me, hey Luis, well, my listing's not selling, man. I don't have any showings this weekend. There's only like 2 people at the open house. That's another story. It shouldn't happen, but that's telling you that like the market is changing. It's okay. Or I have somebody, oh man, I thought my listing wasn't gonna sell and it's been 27 days. So it's normal. The market is normalizing. So we don't see the lines of people that often. We're still seeing that not that often going out to see a house. So the market is normalizing and we're having homes stay on the market a little bit longer, but it's still really a seller's market. We're seeing that here today. They asked me that this week. Hey, well, are we still in a seller's market? And yes, in most parts of the city, we are still seller's market. What's happening is homes like if a home sells for less than 3 months, it's really gonna be still a seller's market. So we have homes selling in under 30 days. That's pretty normal. That's happening. It's a healthy market. So just if you go on the market and you're listing your house, expect to be on there for about at least a month and a half. Give yourself that timeline. Don't call your listing agent. Don't call us right before you want to sell. It's not going to sell this weekend, so call us ahead of time so you can do really good prepping with the marketing, and then we get your house sold on your timeline, of course. And then median sold homes, the pricing for the price per square foot, 143, that dropped 0.7%. So that stayed pretty flat. The median price per square foot sold. So that's an indicator. That's a good way to compare homes throughout the city without having to do a full CMA or anything. It's not the best number to look at, but it just gives us an overall sight. It's pretty stable. So prices are not changing that much. It's a very slight change in pricing. And then new listings. So we did see an increase in listings a little bit. It's about 952 homes that went on the market. That's an increase. But the thing is December, like I mentioned, there's not a lot of homes that go on the market. Just to give you an insight, from last year, January 2022 was a very active market. A lot of homes being sold, lines of people going in and out. This month, just January 2023 compared to 22, we had less homes go on the market. So that tells me it's still a seller's market. If you've been thinking of making the move, it's still a good time. Don't wait anymore. Make 2023 the year to make that move into the next house. Hopefully one of our agents here at Center Real Estate helps you. Call me, let us know how we could be of assistance. And then let me know what you think of this video. Comment, like, and let us know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one.